Alright, so we're going to be tearing down this LS. We're going to start by removing these coil packs. Then we're going to hit the valve covers. I got to try to get it straightened out because we're going to remove the heads first. Yeah, let's go from there. Let's get these off first, these coil packs. Then we'll get to the next step. I'm going to be using this impact to make things go a little faster. It's a 10mm for these coil pack bolts. Let's get those off. I set these right here. Put the bolts back in the coil pack where they go so I don't lose them. And I believe these are like an 8mm. Let me see. Yep, these are 8. These are 8mm. But before I do anything, I need to drain this oil so I'm not here making a mess. So let's do that. I'm gonna hoist it up. I'm gonna go up a bit so I can get a oil pan drainer under there and drain this oil. All right, I lost my handle, so we gotta use this pry bar. Let's get this up. I don't need it up too much. I just need it enough to drain this oil. Okay. These right here I'm going to be using for my El Camino because I have an LS, and I believe this will fit perfectly with my fan that I'm running. And I need this. Let's get this oil out. This is an 18mm. So I'm just gonna break this loose with this. And let's hope it'll make a mess here. I'm gonna move this right here. For this, I always see people struggle not getting the oil in their hands. Don't be scared to get a little oil in your hands. Just turn and pull. I'll show you. Turn. This is a really long bolt. Damn. Pull. Of course, it's out, so it's a little easier. Keeping your arsenal of tools is these shop rags, or these. You got these at the Dollar General. These actually work really great. They're like a wet towel. 2 things I recommend to keep the old hands a little less oily. So what I plan to do is get the heads off so I can flip it around and get this oil pan off, because I believe it's that crank. I want to check the crank, take off the main caps, and I'll show you what to do down there. It's very easy. A lot of this is very easy. It's very simple. You just need to really take your time, relax, don't get caught up in going fast. I think that's what a lot of people do. They get caught up in going fast and they get things mixed up. They get bolts over here, they get parts over here. And one thing you do not want to do is mix up those main caps. Those need to go in the order they come, or you're gonna have to look in the book how they go. It's one of the biggest headaches if you get them mixed up. So I advise not to do that. Keep them where they go and you're gonna be just fine. This is a very simple process. It's just heads, block, bottom end. It's very simple. You got your crank, your cam, your pistons, and all that. So I'll show you. It's very easy if you just breathe, take your time, and go step by step. I myself get in the habit of going too fast and I get mixed up. It happens to the best of us. But let's get to that. I'm waiting on this oil to drain. I'm gonna guess there's more in there because it's a bit sideways, but we'll be fine. I'm gonna get these off too. I do not need these. We're not putting it back in Suburban, so we'll be just fine. Let's get these off. All right, so let's hit these. But first, before you put your drain plug back in, I suggest hit it with a little brake cleaner. Keep this on hand if you can. Save yourself a mess. And just wipe it down with a towel and just let it dry for a second, and put this back in. Save yourself a little trouble. Let's put that there. Let's get these mounts off. Make sure you can see that. Now we're gonna get this manifold off so I can get to that other mount. 13mm bolt.
Come on. Get over it. One. Let's get this one on, Lily. Come on, Lily. There's 2. 4. Come on. That's 5. And there's 6 right here. You don't need those, that's fine.
inside, you got your valve gasket right there. Put that right there. The inside don't look too bad. Looks alright. Well, let's get that head off. Alright, so this is what is this? An 8mm for these, for the rocker arms. We're gonna go across them. And one thing, you do not need tools. I'm using like, I think these is like a $20, $30 set from Amazon. But I am using some other ones too, but not expensive tools. I think everybody gets the misconception that you need snap-on. You don't. Any tools will work fine. Whatever you got your hands on, budget friendly is just okay. But let's get these off. I'm gonna go loosening these slowly.
So I want to keep these together.
Remove the head. Here your push rods. Let's see what this is. A 15. Those are 15 running across. Where's that number? Where's that number? 15. Let's remove these push rods now. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's 7. There's 8. There's the push rods. A little dirty. Let's put these in the valve cover. Valve cover. I hope it doesn't fall. The blade is going to come off that easy. Make sure. Let's get these bolts off. There we go. Now we're coming loose. Alright, let's get this head off. Some leaves in there. Get this oil pan off. 10mm bolts. Alright, so it's actually two 13mm. It's this one over here and this one right here. There we go. Now we're loose, and it's just one 10mm over here for this oil pickup. Let's get that bad boy off. She's got a little gasket there. We're not gonna need this, but the easy one to keep. So I'm gonna put those on. I'm gonna take this off. Oh, what is that? That is not what I want to see. Oil shaving, or I mean metal shavings. We do not want to see that. I need to see what that's from. I think that came off this pickup. That is not what I want to see, so let's take this off. So I'm hoping it just came from there somewhere. I can't see really, but hoping this engine isn't toast. Even if the pistons and rods and cranks are toast, that's fine. I can buy new ones. But I'm hoping the block is okay, which I'm pretty certain it is. I'm not really too worried about that, but let's get that thing off. I forgot what it's called at the moment, but let's get that off. And let's see what else we can see in there. Alright, let's get these off. In there. Oh, it looks okay so far. Put them with these. Put a lot of my bolts back so I don't lose anything. That's what we're working with right now. Alright, we got that on there. Let's get this off. Down a little of this rock so I'm not stepping all in this oil. Let that dry for a second.